Good evening, beautiful people.
From hurt to heal, we rise again, finding strength where pain has been. Your voice is power, say it proud. This is the place we heal out loud. From hurt to healed, welcome home.
Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome to the From Hurt to Heal podcast. I am so grateful you've chosen to spend your evening with us. Tonight, we have a very special episode in honor of Kidney Awareness Month, and we'll be talking about something that touches so many lives: resilience, purpose, and turning challenges into impact. While we wait for our amazing guest, Miss Anita Harper, founder and executive director of the New Beginning Kidney Foundation, I want to take a few minutes to set the stage and share why this conversation is so important and how I can relate to it. I have a close family member who is a kidney patient, and watching their journey has been both humbling and heartbreaking. 3 times a week, they must go to dialysis, hours at a time, just to do what their body can no longer do on its own. Their days are filled with medications, constant lab work, and ongoing monitoring. And while trying to maintain some sense of normalcy, this isn't just a routine. It's a life that must navigate every single day with strength and resilience. Through it all, I've seen their courage even in the hardest moments, and it has deepened my compassion and understanding in ways I never imagined. Did you know kidneys filter around 50 gallons of blood every single day? Incredible, right? They really are the unsung heroes of our bodies. Kidneys, kidney disease affects more people than many realize. 1 of 7 adults in the US has some form of kidney damage, and that's why awareness and early testing are so important. So, staying hydrated is the key. But did you know too much water can also be harmful? Balance is everything. Foods like berries, leafy greens, and fish can support kidney health, simple things that can make a big difference. I always find it inspiring when people turn a health challenge into purpose. It reminds us that even in our hardest moments, there's a chance to make an impact. Think about someone who has overcome a big challenge in your life. What did you learn from them? That reflection can be so powerful. But while we wait, I'd love to hear from you. Have you or someone you know been affected by kidney disease? Drop a comment and share a story. We're all here to learn and grow together. If you're listening live, give me a heart emoji in the chat if you believe every challenge has a lesson hidden inside of it. When Miss Harper joins us, she'll share her journey of receiving a kidney transplant and the inspiration behind the New Beginning Kidney Foundation. Truly a life changing, it's truly a life changing work. We'll also discuss advocacy, awareness, and how each of us can make a difference in our communities. So stay tuned. Right now, close your eyes just for a moment and inhale slowly. Hold it and exhale. Let's honor everyone listening tonight, whether you're healing, supporting someone, or learning your presence matters. The one affirmation that I could say is I am resilient, I am capable, and I can turn challenges into purpose. So stay tuned. Grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and get ready for a conversation that will inspire and heal and uplift. So while we're waiting, let's get some, if anybody got any questions, let's talk in the chat. Let's find out some of the things that you might be interested in talking about, or if you have any questions for the Miss Harper, so we can go ahead and have them ready when she joins. But let's talk about some things that's happening with Bid for Mob Services that I'm excited to talk about. So one thing is that we will be possibly changing the name to Bid for Mob Global, because I want people to realize that it's just not a certain area. We want to go global on this. We want people to know that they can heal out loud. We want people to know that their journeys are important, because a lot of times we don't realize the importance of our journey. We're so used to people telling us, um, or not even wanting to listen to what people say. Hey, how you doing today? And they really don't care, but that's just something we have to do. We need to change that narrative and care about each other more. We need to talk about each other more. So, with the products that I'm doing right now and the things that I'm doing, I do have a book coming out called From Hurt to Healed, a 360-day devotion book. And I'm so excited about this because in that book, we talk about, we have a scripture in there, we have a devotion there, we also have um, things about um, how you can overcome situations that you never thought you dealt with. We also have questions in there for you to ponder over and to think about. Like, um, say for instance, you read, let's say Jeremiah 29:11. God know He has a plan. I have the plans for you, and they're for your good. Just to paraphrase it. So with that, the question is, what do you know in your life that God has done good? And how can you be blessed about what He's done for you? Just things like that, just to make you think about the goodness of God and how He's brought you through so much stuff. Another thing that we're doing is I have a product line coming out called Bloom Again Wellness. With this, it's going to be helping menopausal women with products to help them to cool their, because we go through hot flashes. So in that, those hot flashes are not easy. So it's everything is eco-friendly. Everything is where you don't have to worry about it hurting your body or anything like that. So what I want to do is just make people feel comfortable and realize that you can heal holistically and you don't always need medication to heal. Another thing that we're doing is we're going to be working with different organizations to help them grow, to help them build, to help them do things, just to show the community that we care about them. So, oh, okay, I do have a question. How's my book coming along? I did talk about it. So, hopefully, my book will be coming out at the end of March, beginning of April. And I am so excited about it. Again, it's called From Hurt to Heal, 365-day book devotional. And I'm praying that it's going to bless so many people with what we're doing. So is I do have another question. What inspired you to host this topic? Well, I do have a family member that has kidney disease. And just seeing the journey that they're going through with this kidney disease, like I said in the beginning, is humbling. And just to see what they have to go through, they're a survivor and a hero to me. Because so many people that go through this, don't last long, don't understand what they're going through. But this young lady is a trooper, and I respect her so much for being able to still know how good God is through this process. So any even with Miss Harper, let me just give you an idea of who Miss Harper is before she comes on. When I tell you this young lady is so amazing, I'm gonna go ahead and read her bio. So when she come on, we can just start the conversation. So Miss Anita Christian Harper is the founder of the New Beginning Kidney Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to support kidney patients and their families through advocacy, education, and encouragement. Diagnosed with polycystic kidney disease in 2000, Anita spent 4 years managing her condition before progressing to stage 5 kidney failure, requiring dialysis. Her journey through dialysis began after a sudden illness that required emergency care at Piedmont Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. During this challenging time, she received compassionate and exceptional care from the staff at the Vita Piedmont Dialysis Center, who not only treated her, but empowered her to become an advocate for her own health and to manage her kidney disease proactively. While on dialysis, Anita witnessed firsthand the struggles and hardships faced by her fellow patients. Motivated by a desire to make a meaningful difference, she committed herself to supporting others navigating through a demanding journey. In 2011, Anita received a life-changing living donor kidney transplant. Inspired by her own experience and recovery, she founded New Beginning Kidney Foundation in 2012 to provide resources, hope, and guidance for kidney patients and their families. Today, Anita stands as a living testament to resilience and recovery, using her story to encourage, educate, and uplift those affected by kidney disease. Through her leadership, the Beginning Kidney Foundation continues to transform lives, offering practical support and, and an advocate to the kidney patients and their families, and a message of hope to the kidney community. So she will be on by 7:30. So we're going to. I hope you enjoy our conversation tonight because her journey is so inspiring, and I look forward to talking to her more about it. And she does have some amazing news as well. So we're going to um, let's see if there are any more questions or anything that you all want to discuss before we get started. Okay, if you all can listen to some, we're gonna play some music real quick. Miss Harper will be on in a few minutes. Oh, okay. I have another question. So, what's been your favorite moment so far today? Um, my favorite moment today has just been um, the ability to be able to talk to everybody about different topics, especially this Kidney Awareness Month. And I think it's important that people understand the importance of kidney awareness, the importance of keeping your body um, clean, cleansing it, keeping everything, no, being knowledgeable about kidney awareness. A lot, like I said, a lot of people don't realize they do have, a lot of people have kidney damage, and a lot of people don't either realize it or they don't know what to do. So, with the New Beginning Kidney Foundation that Miss Harper has, every month she educates people. Every month she um, helps people with different things that if they need any type of services done, she has people to come in and work with her and help and just donate their time to help different kidney patients and their families through some of their situations. So, if you all can hold on for me 1 second, I think she's coming in. So, one moment, please. And I apologize for the silence. Miss Harper's trying to get home now, so we can go ahead and just continue to discuss some different things that we need to discuss so people can understand more about kidney awareness and everything like that. So let's just talk more about kidney awareness. So, did you know that millions of people live with kidney disease and don't even know it? Early detection is so crucial. Our kidneys play such a vital role in our overall health. Simple daily habits: stay hydrated, eat nutrient rich foods, and get regular checkups. That can make such a huge difference. And like I said, tonight we're also going to touch on organ donation and the incredible impact that it has on both the recipient and the donor community. Stories like Miss Harper's remind us that one person's courage can change countless lives. Let's let's just share a reflection right now. So I'm always moved by stories of people who face serious health challenges and choose to turn their experiences into something meaningful. It reminds us that every pain, a purpose can emerge. And we're gonna continue to take deep breaths through this entire call, because with a lot of the things that we're gonna be discussing, it's going to be tear jerking. It's going to be heartfelt. Just to know that someone took the time to just donate a kidney to somebody they didn't even know. How touching is that? And now, because that beautiful woman gave Miss Harper a kidney, now they're the best of friends. They keep in contact with each other. They just enjoy themselves so much, and they always take the time to even go on vacations together. So it's really nice. So, are there any more questions before we get started? Because hopefully she will be on soon. And I apologize for keep looking at my phone because that's how we're communicating right now. So, all right, she should be on in a little bit. So, do you know of the best ways to contact Miss Harper, and does she have a website? So, she does have a website. It's newbeginningkidney.org, and she will be coming on to give you more information about how you can contact the organization. She does have an annual gala that she does to raise money, and it's usually like um, probably in the latter part of the year, and she will have more information about that. She does do. She also has Toys for Tots at Christmas time for kidney patients and their families. She does toys for tots for them, so they don't have to worry about trying to find out, trying to find the income or anything like that. She makes sure that they have toys for their children because, a lot of times medications aren't covered. And a lot of their medications are covered, they have to pay out their pocket. That is not cheap. So even with Miss Harper's organizations, she'll try and help them with their medications. She just does everything she can just to make sure that a lot of people are okay. And I just love that she does that. So hopefully she will be on soon so that we can go ahead and get started. And I thank you for your patience for our show tonight. And I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm so excited to be able to talk to her. So hopefully we will have her on soon so we can go ahead and get started. So let me just ask you all some of the questions, and if you want to just answer, that'd be great. So many people don't think about kidney health until something goes wrong. So do you know any of the stages or the early symptoms people should never ignore? That'll be something that we'll discuss with Miss Harper. Okay, so I did have a question. Have you ever experienced the gala? Yes, I've experienced the gala. She gives awards to to survivors. She gives awards to the caregivers because you got to have. Her thing is caregivers, survivors, and even people that may not have survived kidney disease. She also awards and sees them as well, and she represents. She actually gives the awards to their families just to let them know that even though their family member may not be here, that they're still loved and they have a village that will support them in this still in their loss. Because when you lose a family member to something like this, it's not something that you can just forget overnight. This takes time because a lot of people just never understood the seriousness of kidney disease. So hopefully we will have Miss Harper on soon. She's trying to get on now, which is great. So like I said, please forgive me. Let me try and get her on so we can go ahead and start this conversation. So give me one moment again, please. A lot of the questions you all have regarding the kidneys, kidney disease and the right foods and everything will be something that Miss Harper can definitely talk to you about because she is very knowledgeable about all that information. So hopefully we will get her on soon so that we can have these discussions because I love seeing people interested in this. So hopefully we can do more to so we can get her on.
I'm a
So I can help Miss Harper get on. We're going to go ahead and listen to this song that I wrote called Perfect Imperfection. And I hope you all enjoy it.
I'm a perfect imperfection, a work in progress. Every day I'm learning. Through the cracks and scars I wear, your mercy keeps the fire burning. Trying to stay on your path, but I'm human, I might sway. You pull me back with patience, guide me gently day by day. 'Cause your grace is real, your mercy is the light I find. In every stumble, your love reminds me I'm yours and I'm divine. Being loved by you is bigger than the words can say. I'm held in your hands and I'm finding my way. Your understanding pours through the storms in my mind. When I doubt the roads I'm on, you show me the truth I'll find. I never knew love could be this real, so steady and
Can
true.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome.
So, if you want to, I did do an introduction for you, but if you would like to say some words so people can know who Miss Anita Harper is.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me see what happened. You ready for me?
Yes, ma'am. You can. I did do an introduction for you, so if you want to just kind of give people or let people know who you are on your in your own words, I'm pretty sure they would love to hear it.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Anita Harper, and I am a kidney survivor. I am the CEO and the founder of New Beginning Kidney Foundation, where we have been established since 2012. So we're running a good um, journey here, helping the kidney community, where we reach. We're advocates for the kidney community, and we reach a vast amount of kidney patients, uh, whether they are on dialysis or whether they have had kidney transplants or those that have just been diagnosed and need the information. So I've been at it a long time. I myself am a kidney uh, transplant of 14 years and a kidney patient for 25 years. So, and I'm surviving the journey. That's who I am. I'm a minister. Um, I'm a mother, a grandmother, great grandmother, even. So I have longevity, and God continues to bless me.
Ma'am, you are a queen. Remember that.
Bless you. Bless you.
So, for those who may not know, can you share a little about kidney failure, what kidney failure is, and how it affects daily life?
Mm. Well, first thing I will say is kidney failure is it's a devastating um, disease. Uh, it's not for wimps. You learn to be a warrior with kidney disease. It will affect your daily living, where you're not able to do the things that you used to do. Um, or you may be able to do the things that you used to do. You just can't do them maybe as quickly as you used to do them. So you have to adjust. How you realize that something is wrong um, because of the way you feel. You're tired. You have no energy. Your urine is like foamy, and it can be frequent. You lose your appetite. Um, I suffered with gout, and that's because of the toxin that's in your bloodstream, in your body, that your kidneys are not able to filter. And quite a few people have suffered with gout. So those are some of the signs.
I didn't know gout was one of the signs for kidney failure.
It can be because, well, they say is people eat rich foods when they have gout. But what also happens is your kidneys are not able to uh, filter all the toxin, all the poison that is in your body. So it will collect in one area, which will cause that pain, and you're diagnosed with gout. That's how I found out that I had kidney disease. I was suffering with gout, seemed like every other week.
Wow.
Besides, my blood pressure was elevated. My heart rate had dropped. Actually, my body was just dying. All of your organs start to work overtime because of one organ being out of place.
So the
So,
other organs had to compensate for the
correct.
loss of that other organ's functioning
Co-
improper. Wow.
that- That's how our body is designed. If you have problems with your heart, your lungs and your kidney are going to kick in to compensate. If you have trouble with your kidneys, your heart and your lungs are going to kick in. So, all your major organs, they are designed to help one another out, which causes a strain on the other organs.
Wow. So, there are so many misconceptions about kidney disease. What are some myths that you like to clear up that some people may not, know the actual truth about them? Kidney disease.
Hmm. Well, I'm a rare. I'm rare when it comes to kidney disease. I'm rare when it comes to anything because I'm not a quitter.
All right.
Um, I believe that anything is possible. So I would say the misconception of kidney disease is people believe that with kidney disease, it's a death sentence. Not to me. It's not a death sentence to me because, like I say, I'm 26 years dealing with kidney disease, which is a blessing.
Yes.
It's truly a blessing. And when I look at my walk with kidney disease, it's really a testimony of what God is able to do, not of my own. I can't take a whole lot of credit, but what I will say is I listen to my doctors. I want to know, what can I do? What can I do? Um, you have to eat right. You change your diet, change your way of living. When I started this journey with the foundation, even I had a motto, and I still do. Kidney disease is not a death sentence. It's a new way of living. It's a new beginning. And why I say it is because when I got the news, when the doctor told me that my kidneys were going to shut down and I would eventually need a kidney, what he gave me was, he said, you'll either needed, they'll either shut down in 6 months, 6 years, or even 6 days. But one thing I will tell you is they're going to shut down and you will need a kidney. Well, to me, that was a death sentence because I was very active. I was still working. I was working in the medical field. I was a respiratory therapist, which I worked with the lung. So when I heard this, it was like, oh God, it's over. But thanks be to God, because I'm also a woman of faith. Um, my apostle spoke to me when I brought the news to them and told me, "You will live and not die, and
All
proclaim
right.
the word of the Lord." And I held on to that. So me thinking a myth of kidney disease is never be discouraged about the news that the doctor gives you. I don't care what it is. It could be kidney disease. It could be heart disease. It could be um, your marriage over. I don't care what it is. That's not the final say. God has the final say. And if
Yes.
you determine in your mind that you're going to make it and you're going to do whatever it is, I believe you can come through anything, and not just come through, but come through successful.
Yes, ma'am.
Because one of the things that I believe is God will never be embarrassed. And if God gives us the word that says you ask anything, believing that it is so, well, guess what? It is so. But you got to believe.
That's right. Now
So
it shows how much faith is a strong role in your journey. Um, who was your support, and how strong was your support during the beginning of you finding out, during the time that you found out that you had kidney failure?
my family is definitely my support. Um, and my church family, because I was very much involved in the church when I found out. And I did not want nobody patting me on my head, feeling sorry for me. That was one of the things. And I realized that the God that I served, as I say, he won't be embarrassed. And if I'm going around and I'm able to say that God will heal you, God will do this and that and the other, and I don't believe it for myself, uh, then something is wrong.
It makes you a hypocrite.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I had to step up my game even because oftentimes I didn't feel good, but I couldn't walk around holding my head down looking like I don't feel good. So I had to dress, step the game up in dressing and put a little makeup on. I had to look like I was a God fearing woman and not some downtrodden person that was hanging on their last leg.
You
So,
walked in victory. That's exactly what you did. You
yes,
walked in victory knowing that as long, you put your faith in God and you knew He was going to take care of you and get you through this situation.
that's right. You know, some my one of my leaders asked me, I was in the hospital bed, I was in, during one of these crises, that you have in being newly diagnosed, your body is so unstable, but I was in the hospital and they came to visit me. And one of the questions they asked me was, if God doesn't heal you, what are you going to do? It only took me a second, but my reply was, well, if he doesn't heal me, it's not because he can't. So that in itself let me know that however long this journey is, I'm going to look like I am God's child. I am, and I am his child.
Yes, ma'am.
So I adopted that name. My password on my email was God's child. My everything that I touched had to have God's child. That was my signature because I was walking in what I knew I was.
And you still are. And let
Absolutely.
me say this to you. Congratulations on your engagement. I am
Yes,
so happy for
ma'am.
you.
Girl,
So,
I'm ecstatic. I'm just as happy as I can be. Because that is another testimony of what God can do. Oftentimes when you think, oh, this is, woe is me, life is, I'm just barely getting by, and God swings you around and does a flip and say, no, not so.
yes, ma'am.
I'm still vibrant, I'm still alive, and I'm ready for my new journey as Mrs. Jackson.
All right. So, what are some what inspired you to turn your personal experience into the New Beginning Kidney Foundation?
Victoria, I spent 7 years on dialysis, on a machine, sustaining my life. And I saw a lot of things going on while I did dialysis. I saw the patients um, go through different issues. Some lost homes, apartments, places to live. Some, I myself had a home, and at one point I felt like I could have lost my home. Um, People need their yards cut, not having the energy to do it. Um, Women have children on dialysis. Women are on dialysis with young children. And when those children come home from school, they need their homework done, they need dinner, and mom is exhausted from the treatment. Transportation. Some people don't have ways, they're not capable of driving after getting off of dialysis or even going to dialysis. They're weak. Um, I just saw different things. And my heart, being in ministry, my heart is for the people.
Hmm.
So I saw where I could possibly help with some of those things that are needed when people are receiving dialysis or in and one thing was the education. When even though I was in the medical field, there were things that I didn't understand about kidney disease. And walking it, your personal journey when you're dealing with it, it's always different. So I wanted to be a voice and be an advocate for those that could not fight for themselves. Because I was one, I had a lot of pride, very proud woman. And I felt that I couldn't ask people for help because I had the look of, oh, she doesn't need anything. She's got it all together. But in essence, there were things that I needed that I dare not ask. So when I started the foundation, I felt I could be the voice to ask for those that felt they couldn't ask. When you're getting ready for your transplant, there are certain funds that you need uh, prior to getting your transplant
Hmm.
for medications and different things. So I wanted to make sure that the kidney patient had what they needed. So that was
Okay,
it.
so so we're talking about the foundation now. So what are some of the services that you have to support kidney patients and their families?
Well, we do medication. We help with medication. We help with food. We help with Christmas time toys for their children, whether you're a grandparent or a parent. We really don't have the money to really go and supply Christmas because we're doing treatments and medications and different things we need. So, um, the foundation helps with that. We provide education with professional speakers because we want people to get the right information. Um, and that's from blood work to uh, treatments, kidney nurses, even mental health, because, like I said, this disease can do a mental job on you if you're not strong enough. You know, right away, you can go into depression even.
Yes.
Not able to do some of the things that you want to do or need to do. Um, we provide um, housing. We've even housed a couple of people who were actually homeless. Um, we've redone bedrooms. So what the thing was is whatever the need is, I wanted to be able to help in the area of whatever your need is, because each patient has a different need.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just need prayer. So if that's it, that's what we do. We provide, according to the resources that we have, we are available to provide whatever is needed.
And you not only help the kidney patients, you also help the families because you have given the some kidney patients children um, things that they need for school.
Absolutely. That's right.
So
That's right.
you are like you not only help the kidney patient, you help their families as well.
Correct. Correct. Because there was a woman who her child was registered for private school
Hmm.
and her husband passed away prior to school. They had all uniforms for the child. And because of the husband passing, the child had to go to public school and was not prepared with public school clothes.
Hmm.
So the foundation was able to provide regular clothes for that young lady to go to public school. And I have to report a successful story.
Okay.
That young lady has graduated from high school. That's how long ago it was.
Really?
She's graduated from high school. She went to college in Florida. Um, a student, played in the band. I mean, she's just a successful young lady. Very proud of her.
That is amazing. So
Mm,
you talk about the services that you do, for the patients and their families. So let me ask you a question. You had you were blessed to get a donor.
Oh
So
yeah.
I know receiving a kidney is life changing. How did that experience shift your perspective on life, purpose, and gratitude?
Oh my goodness. It let me know that there are still people in this world who, like mankind, the the humanitarians of this world are not gone. They're still yet alive and
Hmm.
well. Um, the gratitude, I'm so grateful. I had a chance to meet my kidney donor. Her name is Dawn. And Dawn and I, we met accidentally in the doctor's office for a kidney checkup for me.
Wow.
She was there for her checkup. I was there because my blood was looking a little funny, they felt, and they wanted to repeat my blood. And we were sitting in the little waiting area, and I was talking to this other lady, and she complimented me about my wig. I had bought a wig because you're not allowed to put chemicals in your hair during uh, your your transplant season.
Okay.
So the lady was talking to me, and I wanted to know, how long ago had she got her kidney? Was she a kidney patient? Was she a donor? I'm just asking questions because I want to know. I had only been transplanted maybe a month, and this Caucasian lady was sitting in the waiting area with us, playing with her phone. So I thought, and we just talking, and I'm telling the lady, "Oh, I had an anonymous donor. Oh, and it just let me know that there's still people alive in this day and time who don't mind blessing other people's. I mean, to give to a person you don't even know." And I'm telling her, "Oh," and I'm just bragging on my donor. Never met my donor in my life. And I said, "What kind of person would do something like that for people they don't know?" And we're just going on and on. I never said my name. I never said anything other than I found out that she was a young woman,
Mm-hmm.
about 35. And, I'm telling them about my nurse that, was telling me they couldn't tell me who the lady was, but I'm just going on running my mouth. So I get up to go to the receptionist said, "Miss Harper." So I got up and went over to the window to speak to the receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
And my donor says to me, "Excuse me, is your name Anita Christian Harper?" My eyes got as big as my mouth, and I looked at her. I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, I am your donor." Well, girl,
Wow.
we tore up that waiting room. You hear me? Boy, we just hugged each other, and we just going on and on and on. So now, meantime, I'm sitting there trying to sneak her picture, trying to sneak to take a picture of this woman so I can put it on Facebook, right? So
Mm-hmm.
she finally says, "Would you mind if we take a picture together? Because I want to show all my friends on Facebook."
Oh, wow.
And we did. We took a picture and all. I go on her Facebook page and find out her birthday is a day after mine.
What?
Yes. And I can't remember how, I think she's 2 years younger than I,
Mm-hmm.
but she looks fabulous. I'm thinking she's 35 and she's in her 50s at that time.
Wow.
But I mean, it was just awesome to meet her and to realize that, God is awesome. Because when I thought about it, I said, "God, you created this woman just for me
Yes.
because you knew I was going to need her kidney later on in life."
So do you all still keep in touch now?
Girl, she's coming to my wedding.
Is she? I cannot
Yeah,
wait to meet her. Okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
She will be there. She was there when I renewed my wedding vows with my late husband,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to honor her for her generosity and saving my life. Because when I got that new kidney, Victoria, I looked 20 years younger. I felt 40 years younger.
Okay.
And I have not stopped since.
You have not.
Yeah, I feel fabulous.
And you wear the role too. So know that you are an inspiration to all of us.
Bless your heart. Yeah.
So how let me ask, what message do you want to give someone currently waiting for a transplant or battling kidney disease right now?
Oh my God, don't give up. Do not lose courage because What I found out is at the 11:59th hour, God comes through. I remember going to the clinic towards the end when I got my transplant. And I remember being so tired and so ready. I was ready really to give up. But something inside me just kept saying, you can't. You got to keep going because you got a family who's depending on you. And I think I even uttered it to my doctor that I was getting tired. And he told me, don't do it. Not yet. You're too close. So I want to say to anybody who's waiting on that call, don't give up. Stay encouraged. When you think all is lost, look in the mirror and remember there's somebody watching you that needs to know that they can make it. Because when I tell you 26 years ago, when they first told me your kidneys are going to shut down, and my first thought was, oh God, I'm going to die. Here I am 26 years later.
Still doing your thing.
Baby, I'm just as sharp as I want to be. You hear me?
Yes, you are. So for
Listen,
those
with
who
the
may,
mind, I'm sharp in my mind.
yes, ma'am.
I'm sharp as far as wanting to do things in life. I have purpose. And that's what I want to tell anybody. There's still purpose in you. God's got something for you. So keep going. Keep going. You
For
can't give up.
those who may be considering becoming donors, what would you want them to understand on a deeper level?
Oh my God. To be a donor, you change somebody's life, literally. And it does not alter yours. My kidney donor looks fabulous. She moved to Hawaii. She's recently moved back to Georgia. I mean, she's living her life like nothing is wrong, like nothing ever happened. And I see her on Facebook. She looks fabulous. And she tells me she doesn't feel like she's lost anything. If anything, she's gained a friend.
Yes.
So I'll tell anybody, you only need one kidney to function. I only have one kidney to function. And I'm living my best life. And I'm living a life because I was given a kidney. So listen, life is beautiful, and you cannot afford to check out before you really know what's going on. Because if I had checked out 26 years ago, I wouldn't be doing all these wonderful things that I'm doing and blessing others, giving other people hope, giving other people, letting other people know that there is a second chance at life. I have a second chance at living. And that is why I named the organization New Beginning Kidney Foundation, because I have a new beginning at life. And I'm living it to the best of my ability. And I believe my donor is as well, because I believe she knows she has blessed my life tremendously.
So we do have a question.
Hmm.
How does one become a donor and what is the process?
Well, the process is to contact the kidney, the you can contact CDC, you can contact the American Kidney Fund, you can,
Mhm.
yes, you can contact, actually, you can even go on my website. There's a link there where it will send you straight to um, kidney donations.
And your website is?
www.newbeginningkidney.com. You got that?
I
I'll
did.
re-
I wanted to put it in the chat so people can get it.
okay.
What does healing truly mean to you now?
Healing means to me, it means everything because I'm healed. I'm able to do everything and anything that I need. Not only that I need, but I'm able to help others. I'm even working now helping the medically ill patients. So I'm able to do the things I want to do. I travel, um, which I learned even on dialysis, I could still travel.
Hmm.
You know, they have social workers who will set up your equipment and your fluids, and you can go on and get dialysis anywhere that you want to travel. They will set it up.
The one thing that I know is we as Black people don't understand the importance of kidney awareness. And I know just from some of the numbers that I've seen, Black people are more affected with kidney disease. What are some things that, or some information that you could tell them to explain the importance of understanding kidney awareness as a culture?
We have to be more as a kid as a culture. We have to be more aware of our bodies and not be afraid to look that challenge in the face, not be afraid to hear what the doctor will say. And once you find out what it is, the next thing you want to know is, what do I need to do to help me? We don't ask questions. We
We need
have to
to go
be
to the doctor too, because a lot of us don't do that.
correct because of fear,
Right.
but we cannot be afraid to learn about what's going on with us. Um, if you don't feel good, the best thing to do, because see, we don't trust the doctor, but
For
the best
sure.
thing to do is find a doctor that you can trust, one that would just be open and honest with you. And then once they tell you what's going on, then find out, what do I need to do to help me? Because that's what I did. I
Well, the
want to know.
importance is doing your research too, because I'm pretty sure
Absolutely.
you did your research to find the best doctor that you felt that fit, what you needed.
Absolutely. I definitely did. And I had some very good doctors and nurses because I would ask the nurse too, because they are very educated.
Knowledge is power.
That's right.
And how they say a closed mouth don't get fed.
You
So if you
better
don't
talk.
ask questions, how will you know?
There you go. And ignorance is bliss.
Yes, ma'am. If you could
Mhm.
speak to your past self at the beginning of this journey, what would you say?
I'm glad I kept going.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
I'm glad I kept going.
You're going to make people cry tonight.
Ooh wee.
What
It,
legacy are you hoping to leave through your story and your work?
mm, I just want the people to get help and not wait until it's too late. I want to let them know that life is forever changing, and if you don't stick at it, you'll never see the change.
Mm,
Stay for the long haul. Stay for the long haul because it can work, and you are giving somebody else hope when you stay the course.
Your test can be your testimony, which can bless somebody else that's going through it.
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't go through the test, there is no testimony.
All right.
So,
Say that again, Miss Hart.
yes, if you don't go through the test, there's no testimony. Because in everything, there's a process. And if you don't go through that process, you don't know what the outcome is. And there's victory on the other side. And you
Well,
won't even know it.
amen. And I was going to ask you what would be some encouraging words, but you already spoke it.
Bless
So there's
God.
no need to ask you unless you want to add something else to it. Any encouraging words beyond what you've said so far?
The only thing I can say, Victoria, is 26 years. Well, let me just say this. I was married before for 40 years. Beautiful relationship. And I thought that I would not have another opportunity because I felt he was it. The
And look
best,
at God.
the best man that God could possibly have blessed me with. I already had it.
Yes, ma'am.
And then going through the kidney challenge and motherhood and all of those, what life challenges bring you. And at almost 70 years old, God allowed me to find love again. And I got a good one. I got one who's concerned about what I'm concerned about.
Okay.
And I am honored that God blessed me 2 times. So just just keep the hope. Keep faith alive. Because God can do anything but fail.
Yes, ma'am.
So
So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. I know you're still at work.
yes.
For you to take out the time just to tell us your story, I appreciate it. Do you have, okay, so I do have a question. It says, how can a donation be made to your organization?
Okay, we take donations in several ways. Um, we take donations several ways. We take Cash App, which is $NBK Foundation. No, I'm sorry, NBKF. $NBKF. We take Zelle, which is uh, 678. Lord have mercy. 678-900-9221. And Lord Jesus, help me.
You can go to the
The
website as
website.
well, which
That is
is
correct.
www.newbeginningkidney.com. Is that correct?
Correct. That
And
is
you can, and it also gives you ways to donate there. And I will put it back in the chat again so you all can read it. And again, it's www. Make sure I put it in so they can get the information. www
mhm.
beginning.
www.newbeginningkidney.com. And there's a button there.
And you can also donate there. So
Correct.
again, Anita, thank you so much for joining us tonight and sharing your incredible story.
Thank
And
you
um,
for
do
having
you
me.
have any upcoming events that you would like to share so people can support you at your events?
No, not right now. I don't. Not
So
right now.
anything you all can do, keep what's your Facebook page? Is it New Beginning? New
New
Beginning.
Beginning.
So on Facebook,
I have several New Beginning Kidney Foundation, and then I have one in New Beginning.
all right.
So New Beginning Kidney Foundation.
And the phone number, if they wanted to contact you, is a 678-900-9221.
Correct.
Okay, so if you all want to reach out and just if you need just some words of encouragement, if you're going through this, if you want to be a donor, like she said, you can hit American Kidney Foundation, or you can also reach out to New Beginning Kidney Foundation just to get the information you need. We need people to understand the importance of kidney awareness because this is Kidney Awareness Month. So any information that you can, get on it, please do. I know, Miss Harper, you do monthly education seminars.
Correct. We are taking off um, the month of March and the month of April.
Okay.
Okay, because we got a lot going on, but yes, we're going to get back on track because Mrs. Harper is doing weddings and stuff.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, you are being the bride.
Yes, but
Again, thank. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we do have a ball that we put on once a year for the kidney community. Uh, but I believe we're going to resume that in 27.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll get all that information to put out for me, and maybe I can come back.
Oh, there is no maybe. You just let me know when you're ready, and the platform is yours.
Well, thank you, and I'll bring a guest with me where they
Mhm.
can we can talk.
Okay, that sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you. Again, thank you, Miss Harper, for coming and giving your incredible story. I hope it resonated with some people, and I hope that it opened your eyes to the importance of kidney awareness. And I also want to thank you all for joining us on From Hurt to Heal tonight. Your presence, energy, and support means the world to us. Again, congratulations on your engagement and your wedding coming up soon, Miss Harper. And
Thank
we
you.
hope that Miss Harper's story inspired you as much as it inspired us, reminding us that even through challenges, purpose, healing, and impact is possible. So, my affirmation for tonight is I am resilient, I am capable, and I have the power to turn challenges into purpose. So, keep shining, keep healing, and remember, you are never alone on this journey. So, thank you, and we will see you again soon. And remember, it is okay to heal out loud. Love and blessings. We will see you soon.